Alright, let's talk about how you spend your day. See, most of the time we spend our day on autopilot, and at the end of the day we feel like we haven't accomplished anything, and when we go to bed we feel really bad about ourselves, and we feel like tomorrow is going to be different. Tomorrow I'm going to change things. Tomorrow I'm going to execute some amazing stuff. And the reason it happens, the reason you feel bad when you go to bed is because you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. Okay, and if you're the kind of person who doesn't plan your day, you might feel this very often when you go to bed, that you haven't accomplished anything in your day and you feel like you have just wasted your entire day doing nothing. So how do you solve this problem? How do you feel fulfilled at the end of the day? How do you feel good about yourself when you go to bed? How do you do that? So the thing is, what we need to start doing is we need to plan our day. Instead of spending our day unconsciously in doing things without any plan your day one day in advance. All right, so when you're going to bed today, you decide what all things you're going to accomplish tomorrow, and make sure you don't put out more than 3 things. Okay, because if you do that, again, see, your goal is not to finish maximum things in a day. Your goal should be to finish the most important things for the day. So when you're starting out, if this is the first time you're doing this practice, select one thing which you need to accomplish in your day. This could be anything, even the smallest stuff like writing an email, sending an email to someone, or making a phone call to someone. Decide the most important task for that day. Doesn't matter whether it's a big task or small task. Make sure it is something which you can actually accomplish in that day. Okay, so decide one day in advance, one task or 2 tasks. If you're a complete beginner, decide just one task, and the next day make sure you execute that task very first thing in the morning, before you go into your daily flow, before other things start hitting you, before other things start disturbing you. Make sure you execute that thing. See, we as human beings need gratification in our life. We feel good when we accomplish something in our life. That's how we operate. So we need something to feel good about ourselves. So when we complete a task that we set for ourselves, and when you go to bed at night, you will feel so good about yourself. You'll like, how was today's day? It was great because I set out a task for me and I completed it. Right? It's not about how big the task is. It's not about how much impact it has created. It's all about fulfillment. It's all about completing what you decide that you're going to complete. Okay, so if you're feeling unfulfilled in your life right now, if you're feeling like you're just wasting your days, if you're feeling like you're not achieving anything in your life, here's what you do. To summarize, before going to bed, you decide, you take a piece of paper and you write down one thing that you want to accomplish tomorrow. You write it down. Tomorrow you wake up and you make sure you execute that thing first thing in the morning. Even if it is a small one like making a phone call, you do that. And when you'll reach at the end of the day, you'll feel happy about yourself. And once you mastered completing one task, you start doing 2 tasks. So one day before, decide, I'm going to accomplish these 2 tasks tomorrow, and make sure you execute those tasks. And when you go to, at the end of the day, when you're lying in your bed, you'll feel so good about yourself. Then slowly you increase your number of tasks, but don't make it so many tasks that you cannot accomplish it. The golden rule is you should always keep 3 tasks that you want to accomplish in a day, and you make them priority. You make them priority because that is the thing that is going to give you fulfillment. That is the thing that will make you feel good about yourself. So if you're feeling bad about yourself, make sure you practice this exercise for a couple of days, and you will see so much happiness in your life, and you'll feel good about yourself. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel this video could be helpful for any of your friends or family, please share it with them. Have a great time. Thank you so much.